the National Bureau of Investigation, Director Eric Isor, wishes to announce and confirms the arrest of Francis Leo Marcos. That's the name given to us in the booking sheet by the Computer Crimes Division under Chief Vic Lorenzo today in Quezon City. Mr. Francis Leo Marcos was arrested pursuant to a warrant of arrest issued by the Honorable Judge Aida Rangel Roque. The warrant is dated February 2018. This is in violation of Republic Act 8050 or the optometry law. We have other holdings and we are verifying the holdings of the NBI as against his involvement in other activities. There is also a warrant being verified. This one was filed by the NBI in 2006. The warrant issued for violation of the Anti-Human Trafficking and Persons Act. This is for qualified trafficking, so this is an unavailable warrant for his involvement in the recruitment of children. Also, there is a warrant for violation of Republic Act 9262. Ito yung sa exploitation, abuse, and violation of women and children. This one is issued in Gapan City. Also, we are in the process of verifying the true identity because we have been receiving reports that he had been using a name before, Norman Gakusin. Mangusin, I'm sorry. The person to my right, Mr. Francis Leo Marcos, is assisted by his counsel, Attorney Gustido. And the arresting division is led by no less than the Chief Vic Lorenzo. The accused in the warrants, 3 warrants so far we have, is advised again of his right counsel as he has counsel. He is assisted by counsel. He is also again advised of his right before the media, of his right to remain silent, and of his right to again to not talk. Anything he says under our custody may be used against him in any forum. Any questions?
Sir, ano po yung background po nung saka kailan po na ipalabas yung third case, third warrant po na bine-verify?
Which one?
Yung sub-murder.
9262?
Yung last po, sir, na na-file, yung sa 2006, sir, yung final po ng NBI.
2006, we have here the agent who filed this case. He is now a chief, agent or Chief Demetria. Chief Demetria?
Sure.
He used to be my agent. I understand I was the chief of the Anti-Human Trafficking Division when we filed this case.
Saan, sir?
So, happy pa ako na. Dito sa Manila.
Yes, sir.
And the agent at that time, who is now the chief, is Agent Demetria.
Tapos, sir, yung isa po, yung sagapan.
Yung sagapan, we are verifying the details of this case. We have a copy of the warrant. This is a verified warrant.
So basically, sir,
This is for 9262, abandonment of women, abuse of women and their children.
you would like to say something, sir?
If accused Francis Leo would like to respond to the media.
Ganito po yan. First and for all, wala po akong kilalang taga-Gapan na Ecija at hindi pa ako napupunta ng Gapan. So, may natatandaan lang ho ako dyan na meron akong complainant na taga-Gapan na kinasuhan ho ako ng estafa, which is naglaban ho kami sa korte at nanalo po ako, yun po ay acquitted. So baka sila rin ho yung may gumawa niyang violation of 9262 na yan. Yan po ay hindi po talaga ako taga-Gapan, hindi ko po kilala kung sino yung nagsampa niyan. Regarding naman po dun sa Republic Act 8050, yan po ay noong 2010, nung ako po ay namigay ng libreng optical mission sa buong Baguio City po. Which is kasama ko po yung mga doktor na yan, ang nagdemanda po ay yung may mga may-ari ng optical clinic. Dahil wala ho silang kinikita, dahil ako po ay namimigay ng libreng check-up at libreng salamin sa mata. Ngayon po, dahil po yan taon-taon kong ginagawa yung optical mission na yan, at least 3 times a week, 3 times a year, pag kumikita po ako, nung pong nag-humanitarian ako, the same thing sa General Santos somehow in 2014, hanggang Coronadal, hanggang South Cotabato, sinasampahan din ho ako ng the same group, yung Integrated Philippine Association of Optometrists. At yan po ay nakuhanan ko ng visit order kay Judge Noel sa Jensen noong 2014. Ngayon, kaya po kanina, nung pumunta po sa akin si Chief Lorenzo, sabi ko ako po isasama sa inyo at para liwanagin natin yung disease order ko at yung disease order ko at saka yung warrant of arrest ng violation of RA 8050. Now, yung isa pong warrant of arrest involving na human trafficking, yan po ay wala po akong nalalaman at hindi ko po alam yan. Wala po talaga akong nalalaman, hindi po ako na-involve dyan sa kahit anumang illegal na aktibidades. Hindi po tayo naging kriminal o hindi po tayo na-involve kahit po hold-upan o kung ano man. Tayo po ay masipag, masipag po tayo maghanap buhay, masipag tayo magtrabaho. Ayun po, yun lamang po ang aking masasabi. The rest po ay sabi lang.
Sir, may isang tanong lang po kasi binanggit si Sir Dalin na meron din po silang question sa identity. Ano po ba talaga?
Sir, ganito po kasimple yan eh. Ako po ay Marcos, ako po ay Marcos. Kung may problema po sa pagiging Marcos ko, dapat po nanay ko ang tanungin. Sapagkat hindi naman po ako ang gumawa ng pangalan ko, kundi po ibinigay po sa akin yan ng aking ina.
Pero related kayo sa dating presidente, no?
Hindi ko po yan masasagot. Ang matasabi ko lang po, kung may question po regarding sa pagka-Marcos ko, yan po yung aking ina. Ako po na nagkaisip ng 1997, yan na po ang aking identity, yung Francis Leo Marcos po na yan. Andyan po lahat ng mga passport ko, magmula nung kung kaluma-luma ang passport, dala-dala ko po yan. Ayun po, ang aking masasabi.
So, gumawa po kayo ng effort para ma-identify din po, at least may reklamo kung totoo man.
Opo, ako po ay may complaint sa NBI po. Nag-email po ako sa kanya regarding po sa proliferation of those fake account. Na yung iba pa nga po, talagang sinasabi na ako daw po ay nanghihingi ho ng mga donasyon. Hindi po. Nagkaroon lamang po ako ng tamang kaisipan. Ngayon pumutok yung lockdown. At sabi ko, gusto ko magkaroon ng kasaysayan ng aking buhay. Kaya po, yung pong pera ko, at sagutin ko na rin ito, marami nagtatanong saan daw yung galing yung aking pera. Ako po'y nagbenta ng ari-arian ko na binana dito po sa Ramon Isabela last 2 years ago. At yung pong isang bahay ko, ibinenta ko ng halagang 40 million. So medyo malaki-laki po yun, yung 36 hectare na pinagbilang ko at saka ng aking bahay. Siya pong aking inuubos na pinamimigay ko sa taong bayan. Yun lamang po.
Sir, for the record, hindi ikaw si Norman Manguso.
Hindi po.
Sir David, sir, ano pong mangyayari ngayon? Kasi available po yung galing po sa Baguio na warrant. Pero meron po kayong mga verify po na mga warrant against Mr. Marcos. Siya po ba i-release?
We will serve these warrants on this person.
So basically, nadidetain siya.
Mag-detain siya, sir,
Yes.
for time being. And since non-available po yung isang complaint, until such time po na umabot po ito sa
Until
hearing.
such time that the warrant is either recalled, lifted, or there is a court order by the issuing court of the warrant.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anything more?
No, clear na siya.
Sir, saan siya detained?
Sa Marcos, ikaw, ano?
Dito muna for security reasons, we will have to take care of that. That would all depend now with the chief after consultation with us and the director if we will be brought down to the jail. No? But we have some security considerations.
Thank you, sir.
Titingnan namin kung kasi may mga ibang high value detainees kami.
Okay.
So we will have to take that into consideration.
Ano masasabi mo, Mr. Marcos, na ikaw ay ma-detain ngayon sa mga
Yan po ay hindi ko masasagot ngayon yan. Abogado ko na masasagot yan. Ang masasabi ko lamang po ay yun po, talaga pong tayo napag-iinitan lamang po. Pero wala naman pong problema. Patutunayan po natin sa korte yan lahat ng mga allegation po yan.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you.